What's up guys, and welcome back to another video covering Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. And in the recent trailer and sort of promotional material that has been revealed for the games, we have something hidden away that might be very interesting to look at. And that is, if we look at the sort of end slate from the trailer, here at the top. So we're told that the games are available in November 2017, and you can see in between that text area there is this sort of bright white light, and inside are two eyes. Now if we also then take the box art and pull them out and then merge them together, you can see that this light and these eyes match up from each box art here. So it seems to be a light with eyes in it, and okay, maybe cool, it just references the Pokemon themselves, maybe, I don't know, what would it reference, I don't know. Well, let's have a look at those eyes and maybe they'll reveal a bit more about it. So we have two eyes here, one of them is a bluish colour, the other one is a reddish colour, and that matches up with these two forms of Solgaleo and Lunala, because Solgaleo, Ultra Solgaleo I call it, I don't know the name, but that's what I'm going to call it, has these blue eyes you can see in game as well as in this box art, blue eyes, and similarly Ultra Lunala has these red eyes in the game, reddy pinky eyes, which matches up there. But as well as having those two colours in the eyes, there are also sort of a mismatch of blue and yellow inside as well, so like a cracked pattern, and this then links back to the sort of the cracked pattern that Solgaleo, Ultra Lunala have on their middle of their heads. You see this triangle that's filled with purple, blue, red, green, yellow, orange, and then navy, at least on, yeah, but basically the same on both of them, isn't it? You know, just a mix of colours basically. So what's that about? We don't really know at the moment, but basically Ultra Solgaleo has blue and Ultra Lunala has red, which matches up with the two eyes on their respective box arts. So maybe that's it, yeah, maybe that's it, but that doesn't seem quite right, because obviously it's not just the one eye for each of them, because then they would have just left it on the box art. It's also in that promotional material, as we saw with the end slate, where the actual eyes are basically joined up. You know, they're in the same sort of thing, they're in this blinding white light, and we don't really know what that is, do we? So let's have a look a bit deeper, I suppose you could say, a bit deeper. So we have these eyes, we have Ultra Solgaleo, we have Ultra Lunala, and we know they are related to Necrozma. We've seen Necrozma here, and we already know that Necrozma has these rainbow-like colours in its eyes, and when I call them its eyes, it's its face really. You can see some orange, some light blue, some red, some blue, some navy, some green, some purple, just loads of different colours. So maybe it's the fact that maybe when you just this reference that, you know, Necrozma and Ultra Solgaleo, Ultra Lunala all linked together, maybe that's the reason why. Well, we can go even further, because remember, the reason we actually are fairly confident and sort of know what's going to happen with Necrozma is because Necrozma's ability is Prism Armor, which what the ability does is irrelevant, but Prism Armor. So Prism is its type, it's a Prism Pokemon, so it's armor, it's basically armor. So the idea here is that you can take Necrozma's plates and you can put them on Solgaleo and Lunala, you can fuse it if you want there, and that allows them to power up, and, you know, gives Solgaleo and Lunala Prism Armor. So you could even call them Prism Solgaleo and Prism Lunala. Who knows exactly what the name's going to be, but that's what you could do. So maybe Prism Armor, that works fine, but what is a Prism? Let's dive a bit deeper into that. Well, we know that Necrozma, at least, is based on a Prism Pokemon, and it's most likely based on a dispersive prism. Now, the dispersive prism is just a type of prism. You can have different types of prisms, whether they refract or whether they reflect light, but a dispersive one is the most sort of commonly known one, even if it's not the most commonly used. And basically a dispersive prism takes light and it splits it into all the different components. And that, I guess, like, links back to Necrozma. You can see it's a prism and it's got all these different colours in its face. That makes a lot of sense. It's taking in light and it's dispersing it into its face there. We can go on further, of course, because what if we then switch over to this view, you have your prism here, it takes in white light, and it gives out these rainbow colours. We know that when we take Necrozma, and we put Necrozma's plates, I suppose you could say, onto Solgaleo and Lunala, we get these other colours on the head plate, on the eyes as well, and it links up to that. So Solgaleo, Lunala, Ultra Solgaleo and Lunala, as well as Necrozma's face, are the colours. Which means the shared factor there is the Prism Armor, so it's the Prism. But in the end, what is this white light that's coming inside? Well, this could be this new form, this new something, whatever you might want it to be, seems to be Necrozma's true form. So whether Necrozma truly is just light, it's just light on its own, and this body of it is its sort of is its husk. You know, it needs a body to do something, of course, but the light then is used, the body uses the light to actually be Necrozma. Of course, specifications of that are a bit iffy, but it seems to be the case that this will be the true form of Necrozma. However, this is actually a form you can get in game. I don't know, it's possible. It could just be a light form, so you fuse your Necrozma onto Solgaleo Lunala to create Ultra Solgaleo, Ultra Lunala. What happens? Does Necrozma disappear like it did with Kyurem and Reshiram and Zekrom? Maybe not. Maybe it leaves behind this light Pokemon. Maybe you can't use that in battle. Maybe it's just a form of Necrozma that doesn't really do much. It's just a light, sort of a light entity. This blinding star. This blinding star with eyes linking against the colouring that just sits on its own until it gets its husk back and can occupy that husk to be Necrozma once again. So you can go even further with this and theorise that Necrozma is all light, because of course Necrozma being the prism, when it takes in light from all angles, it can then give out these colours. So you can, if it is just light as an entity. But it's more likely that this entity we see here in the promotional art and in the box art and whatnot is Necrozma's true form when it's outside of its prism armour. So when Solgaleo Lunala steals it away or he has to use it, we get given this light entity. Let me know down below in the comment section what you think of this, guys. Do you think this is Necrozma's true form? Do you think that's how it links up, or do you think it's just like a little promotional aspect of the eyes and whatnot? And let me know if you think we'll be able to get this form in-game and use it, or whether it will just be sort of a lore thing and not actually sort of come to any fruition. Let me know down below in the comment section, and if you enjoyed this little theory video, hit the like button. But for now, this is going to be it for today, so I shall see you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, my friends.